Hey, how's it going, guys? I just want to discuss something with you, and that is competitive Destiny. Now, I know that as far as competitive goes, Destiny is very much in its infancy, and it can use a lot of work. The point I want to make in this video is that as far as the current meta is concerned, it is mastered. People have been playing with these builds since the auto rifle nerf in 1.1.1, and the combos that you see with it, the way people play, they know how to use their classes to the best of their abilities. Yes, they are using blink shotgun. Yes, they are using burn grenades, but that's what the meta is. That's what people know how to use. And when you have two equally talented teams going up against each other, it can lead to some pretty intense moments. Because you don't just have to rely on gun skill and who has the better weapon. When two teams have that, it's a much different story. It turns into map awareness, knowledge, tactics, how you're going to push up. For example, one very popular strategy in Trials of Osiris is, for example, on my team, what we do is I'm the Striker Titan. I use Armamentarium and I run double lightning grenades. I will use my lightning grenades to zone the enemies into a certain area, kind of corral them, herd them in like sheep. And then our Sunsinger Warlock will toss in a firebolt, hit one or two guys, tick down their shields to one shot, kill two, and clean up the last one, all three of us together. Now, of course, that is a perfect scenario. It doesn't always work like that every time, but it is a very common strategy, and a lot of people do it. So that's the point I really want to drive in, is that all of the subtle nuances of today's meta has been mastered, and people have been playing with it for a very long time. And I think that now would be an opportune time for Bungie to open up the floodgates, so to speak, as far as competitive goes, because we have the community that wants to be competitive. You see people playing Trials, they go 9-0, 10, 30, 20, 100 times in a row, and they still come back for more. Right now, Trials of Osiris is the only competitive game mode Destiny has, and that goes to show just how devoted this community is to the high-end PvP, how much we want to see this game progress more so in the future. Now, I know a very common counter-argument to what I just said is that the current meta is stale. Why would anybody want to watch people play something that they've been playing themselves for so long? And the thing about that is, when it comes to competitive gaming, esports, etc., you want what pro players, in quotations because Destiny doesn't really have established pro players yet, you want what the pros are doing to be very similar to what the casual players are experiencing, because in turn that helps grow the scene. For example, think of something like League of Legends. Of course, this is very popular. League of Legends, what you see the pros play, you see the exact same maps, the exact same characters, the exact same ultimates that you see in casual games. Now, I'm not a League of Legends expert, so I'm sure there are a few things that I'm missing on that, but more or less you see generally the same thing. Again, like Call of Duty, they are making pushes to make the game mode that you play standard search and destroy, make it more like ranked play search and destroy, where things rotate each side and stuff like that. The thing is, you want the pro community and the casual community to be experiencing something in the same way, because it sparks interest and it'll help make the community bigger and drive people to embrace different styles of play, and maybe even encourage people to compete, play harder, and all around creating better teams and better gaming experiences against more skilled players. And the main thing behind that is a casual player watching a professional, again in quotes, player stream. They'll think to themselves, hey, I can do that. Maybe I can compete. Maybe I'll try this ranked play, or in this case, Trials of Osiris, to an extent. It helps keep the community growing. It keeps people playing the game because it adds replayability. Everyone's going to be striving to be the best. Everyone's going to try a little bit harder, and everyone's going to it'll create a new era, if you will, as far as Destiny is concerned, not just in competitive, because these things do spill over into the regular gameplay as well. What you see in Trials, a lot of people might start using in Control. Now, will it be for better or worse? Sometimes it's for worse. For example, you hate seeing burn grenades used in standard Control. Some things should just be left very casual, but that's just how the community works out. When it comes down to it, it adds massive replayability to the game if people are able to compete and you see new things. I don't know. When it comes to me, I just really enjoy seeing high-level players duke it out against each other. The way they move around the map, the way they communicate with each other, their aim, their tactics, everything is on point 100% of the time, and it really is amazing to see. It helps you improve, it helps everyone improve, and all around, you can just have a lot of fun with it. Some of the best experiences I've had are just watching other people stream, pro players, for example, on Call of Duty, and you see just how much they've mastered the movement in a game in Advanced Warfare. They zip and zoom around the map, and their aim is still so perfect that they can get 2-3 shot kills. They can, in some ways, get those headshots, even though it's not as big a deal in that game. It really just opens up the door to show you how far some people can take the game. And really, as a competitive player, that's something I really appreciate, something I want to see, and something I want to really experience, because I love to get better. I play to be the best that I can be. Right now, I'm trying to get up to top 5% in trials. I think I'm almost in top 6. I have a 40 true skill rating. I hopefully get that up to 41 by the time this video goes out. But I want to be the best I can be. Not just because I want to have high stats, not because I want to brag or anything, but just because I want to be good. This is a game I love to play, and I want to master it. So again, that's just my background. That's just the way I think. Let me know if you agree down in the comment section below. Again, just to recap, everything about the current meta has been figured out. Very popular strategies. The maps are very well known. All the spots, the best combos, how to use your supers, where to use your supers. All of that's been figured out. And when two high-end teams go up against each other, just the way they move around the map, their skills, everything just comes into one cohesive unit battling another. You just can't get much better experiences than that, and that's something I really want to see. So if by any chance anyone from Bungie ever sees this, come on guys, it's about time we have some type of preliminary, like, hello competitive tournament for people to play. You can have one for Xbox, one for PlayStation, whatever, I don't care. Just, we need this. The community needs this. We need that replayability feature in the game. And yeah, I'll go and stop talking now. It's just something I want to share with you guys. Let me know what you think. If you agree, fine. If you don't, that's cool too. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.